There have been so many twists and turns on Emmerdale recently that we don't know which way is up anymore. First, we faced the horrifying possibility that Marlon Dingle, Mark Charnock, had been shot dead by Ray Walters, Joe Absalom, only to find out that it had all been in April Windsor's Amelia Flanagan imagination. Next, we learned that Callum, the man April had killed, actually wasn't dead at all. Then we were faced with yet another twist, this time in Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, and Kevin Townsend's Chris Coghill story. Viewers will know that Robert returned to the village after being released from prison, as showed earlier this year. His first stop was Aaron Dingle's Danny Miller wedding to John Sugden, Nish Oliver Farnworth, where he was keen to stop his former lover from making a big mistake. Viewers were stunned to learn that Kev was Robert's husband, with the pair having met and married in prison. During their first meeting outside of jail, Kev admitted to Robert that he'd been diagnosed with a terminal heart condition. In recent scenes, Robert and Kev had been preparing to renew their wedding vows, something which Victoria Sugden, Isabel Hodgins, wasn't best pleased about. She believed that Robert should be with Aaron and so enlisted his help to try and talk some sense into his ex on the morning of the vow renewal. Aaron did more than just talk when he paid Robert a visit, pulling him in for a kiss, which Robert eagerly reciprocated. Finally accepting that his true feelings lay with Aaron, Robert agreed to call off the vow renewal so that they could be together. However, his plan was derailed when Dr. Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson, called Rannon to let him know that Kev was in hospital after suffering another heart scare. After a call from Kev assuring him that he'd make it to the church, Robert told Aaron that he'd break up with him there, though Aaron had other ideas. Pointing out that Kev only had a few months to live, Aaron resented the idea of kicking a dying man while he's down and told Robert not to break things off with Kev, but to go through with the vow renewal and keep seeing him in secret. This way, Kev could enjoy his final months with the man he loves, while Robert and Aaron got to continue their relationship. Robert agreed to the plan, and the ceremony went off without a hitch. Unfortunately, things in Soapland are never that straightforward, so obviously something had to come along and rain on our parade. During the post-service celebration, Liam pulled Kev aside for a chat, where he revealed that he'd looked into his medical records and made a discovery. Kev actually has decades to live.